about. But okay, go ahead, y'all.
We are live. We are live, people. Welcome to Chat Her Up. This evening, you have my girl over there, Montique, my Callie in the middle, and Joy on the end. Today, we're going to recap Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 6, Shady Waters, and we're going to recap. All right, ladies, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Joy?
Pretty fair for a square.
Hey, hey, hey. Callie, you not gonna
Hmm.
tell us how you
I'm
doing?
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Callie said she tired, boss. I'm tired.
Mhm. Okay, so we're gonna do the chapstick of the moment.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, Carlos King. For anyone who doesn't know who he is the king. Okay, and he has a few shows that he's created, and one of them shows is Love and Marriage Huntsville. He took to social media yesterday on his normal messy Mondays. Only it's no longer messy; it's just Monday. And before he brought on his special guest, he wanted to discuss Stormy still leaving the show. And he wanted to talk a little bit about why she left the show. Did you girls see this or hear about this already?
I did.
Um, yeah, Joey said if I leave anything out, just let me know. But of course, he went in, started and said what the show was originally supposed to be was about these rich, powerful black people, black excellence, and then your determination of black excellence or your definition varies by person, whatever. Um, but the show got really big, really fast, faster than own network was expecting it to. And for 4 years straight, they were the number one show. When they first started, it took over Ayanla, her show. And so when they realized they had done that more than once, they, um, they got pretty excited about it and they instantly ordered more shows. So he said, with the type of show they came out wanting, showing the rich people and how they're doing to build different things in their lives. He said Stormy was a good fit, a really good fit for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you didn't have to leave. Sorry. Okay. Oh, you didn't have to leave. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. My baby. Sorry, y'all. All right. So he wanted everybody to know he was sorry that Stormy left. She was a great fit for the show and that he's going to miss her. He then went on to say that the show took off so fast and a lot of people felt it was their duty to suddenly start managing the show themselves, basically wanting to cuss everybody out of something what wasn't done their way, and send messages to him on how things should be done and how he's not protecting everybody, and the same things we've heard over these past few years, especially when somebody's complaining about Martell. But he then said that things got a little bit too off the Richter and mean and hateful. And he reminded us that's why Tiffany left the show, because Tiffany didn't like some of the things that happened from the fans. He then said, and now that has a lot to do with why Stormy left the show. You guys think that's why she left?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. So he said that's why she left. So she's gone. She had to pick her business and her family over the show. Um, I agree. I agree with that.
And one of the things I wanted to mention though, because when I was watching, I was shaking my head and screaming into my phone. That's
Mm-mm.
his fault. And I and
Okay.
I'll explain to you why I think it's his fault.
Okay.
This show better was a probably the closest example of reality TV's downfall as we know it, unless they take control. And what I mean by that is the proximity that the so-called stars of the show has to the fans was too close. It was so personal that it was almost like people were taking on people's pain in other in however you said. If you were pro Melanie, you took on Melanie's pain. If you fell out with Melanie, you hated her, you was loving Martell. and the show with these toxic fans, and some of them, let's be honest, are not always wrapped right in the head.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really deal with that there are people that want to be a part of a family to the point where they feel like they are representing Melanie. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that there aren't crazed fans on for all of them, but let's be honest, it's mostly Melanie. People related to Melanie. Most women, if you're of a certain age and been dating, you can relate to being cheated on. It's a terrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling to be in, to be cheated on. A lot of women can relate to that, especially breaking up such a beautiful looking family. So, and then the side chick, we could point to it and say, it's her right there. And we could call her coleslaw, and what was happening in the groups became part of the show. As a matter of fact, if you weren't in the groups, the show don't even make sense sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that, a lot of that is Carlos King's fault. He didn't rein that in from the beginning. Melanie and Martell at the beginning fighting with one another on Instagram. What
Mm-hmm.
other reality show has that ever happened been that personal?
Uh,
Never. Well,
I mean,
Potomac when Candace and Monique was
yes,
fighting, but yeah,
which
that's the
really
only one I think I write
which
off.
which really goes back to Robin being correct. Once you take it to the internet and you are looking for empathy amongst your fans, it takes a different tone. Let's fight it out on the show.
Right.
We should not be fighting it out on the internet. And that's what happens. I kind of see, haven't y'all noticed? You don't hear none of that chatter. We ain't hearing none of the gossip. What
Mm-hmm.
they dealing with, even with Karen, is real stuff.
Right. Right.
mm-hmm.
That element has to leave reality TV. All these leaks and trying to garner empathy. It has hit every last one of the Housewives shows, because we
Mm-hmm.
saw it last season on the last few seasons on, like, New Jersey. That
Right.
show has been 100% ran by bloggers. No TV producers and these powers should not give people like me, who know how to maybe articulate a sentence barely,
Mm-hmm.
to control their show.
Yeah.
You know how easy it is to control a show?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now it is.
Yeah, it should not be like that.
Right.
Like,
Right.
literally, they even got so cold on New Jersey, they wasn't dropping tea while the show was airing. That would be normal. They drop tea while they're filming. So it becomes their storyline. And that also makes these girls lazy. They don't even know what to do. They're so
Mm-hmm.
used to somebody else giving them a story, and then working with somebody else to give them something to talk about somebody else.
Right. Right. Yeah, I agree with that, but I
So do
also
you
think
think
that
that because certain people are gone, we not hearing stuff about Potomac on the internet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We don't hear boo. Like, we all have opinions, but Potomac has been quiet. In my opinion, that's how reality shows should be. I just watched OC. First time I ever watched Housewives of OC. Never seen an episode prior to, and it's actually a pretty good season, by the way.
Mhm.
But when I was watching it, no news about the internet. These girls know how to create drama within themselves. That it I'm not gonna say talent, but you do have to have an interesting personality to entertain people on your own self. That is talent. Actors are given lines.
Yeah.
You may add a little to it, but these people, reality people, have to find a way to entertain us
Mhm.
using themselves. That's a pretty big talent, in my opinion.
Well,
I agree. I agree with a lot of that, but I also agree, maybe from a different perspective. I agree that some of the things that do go on, it is Carlos King's fault,
hmm
because if
Mhm.
we are being honest about a lot of things, um, Carlos can be one of the messiest people,
Yes.
getting the drama started in certain ways, and then he can go on and laugh about it and joke about it, and people are like, well, we messier than Carlos, let's go see what we can do with this. So in a little bit, I think that it kind of took Carlo led the way and got people going, and then he had the show about social media, and how involved social media is. He saw it happen. I think it has a lot to do with maybe the level of jokes and laughter that came out of it from all sides of it.
Yeah, I agree.
But nonetheless, he said that's really why she's leaving. He doesn't want people to always be mean and talking trash about people. In some of the ways he's been mean and talked trash about Potomac. So everything he says he no longer wants us to do, or whoever's doing it, he's done the same thing. And that's the only reason I think that in some ways this is his fault. However,
I mean, he's called for people to be fired before.
yes, thank you.
I mean,
Exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
understand how he's acting like he's not a fan, because he's
Right.
the biggest fan of all of Bravo.
Right. 100%. I agree.
I definitely agree with that.
But yeah,
Or,
he didn't want to go that direction.
yeah, he's tripping about that because you're right about that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Carlos, in my opinion, not only does he piggyback on that? I think the reason why he's talking about it specifically is because Heavenly quit that show with him.
Yeah.
And the reason Heavenly quit, allegedly, is because they started calling her dental practice. Like, so when you come on these shows now, you can't be a business person. Like, I mean, it's so bad. I'm writing a book. This is true tea. I'm writing a book, and the girl eventually becomes a housewife, and she's an author. And I want her to purposely keep her author name off she's not going to expose her author name. And she explains why. It's because her reviews are her reviews. She doesn't want people who, because they didn't tick you off, it said something that you don't like, that you now go on Amazon and trash all my reviews. That's the sort of thing that I've seen in book, or that I've seen in groups, where they get mad at somebody and everybody be like, here, y'all, we should all write bad reviews on such and such. Like, that's sick to me.
Well, but first of all, Heavenly ain't get calls from what she do on Married to Medicine. Are you saying Heavenly ain't got no calls from what she doing on Married to Medicine?
Yeah, that's what she wants us to believe.
Please, child.
Let me say this. I kind of believe it. Carlos King's fans are a little bit different, y'all.
Oh, they crazy.
Yeah, they're a little bit different. Like, I'm not saying that she didn't get some, because I mean, they talk about it on the show. Mariah said she heard her practices was nasty. I mean, I'm sure she gets bad, but do you imagine what had to happen in a short period of time, a relatively short period of time, for her to be like, I've had enough of this? Their fans are toxic. One of the reasons why Stormy was kind of ghosted, and I'm saying ghosted, like kind of a little thrown off, maybe is the word, because they were calling, like, that really did happen. They were calling Target and Walmarts in their local areas to get her products removed. That's taking things too far.
That's too far.
Like, I can't but use this analogy a million times, because reality TV is not real reality. It's too heavily produced.
Right.
We very rarely get to see any scene play out the way it actually happened. And so it's really, really hard. And we all get emotional about stuff, but it's really, really hard to make full assessments of what really happened.
Yes, it is.
Because it's chopped up so bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's just
and they leave out stuff, and I mean, it's just crazy.
unfair. They create a narrative.
I
can't emphasize it. If you are a Potomac fan, just put this in perspective. Gizelle and Wendy have actually made up twice, and it was not shown either time. They only showed the one that they showed this season because they wanted to keep the narrative going. At first, them fighting was good ratings. Until it wasn't. And that's the whole thing with Carlos King. Carlos King took this to a messy place. If this was supposed to be about entrepreneurs, it should have stayed about entrepreneurs, not love and marriage. But you all saw dollar signs in a married couple literally falling apart. We all
Mm-hmm.
watched it. I ain't gonna lie. I
we do.
watched it first day because it was in Huntsville and I grew up in Alabama and I used to go to A&M. So I wanted to see them. So I watched it when it aired. Its premiere night and watched it every week. I was a true fan day one.
Well, I don't think Winnie and Giselle made up the first time, but whatever. I don't think it was a makeup.
Okay, yeah, we done talked about
I'm
Carlos a
not
little too
arguing
long.
about that. My point is very
Not an
clear.
argument.
They have had 2
Facts.
makeup sessions that we have never seen. Those are facts. That's not me making it up. They have made up twice, but they never aired it. And that's because it's big business. It's good business until it's not. Why people don't want to see the same thing season after season after season. And if you notice, I was watching, I just started watching the first episode of the reunion for OC. They came in, you could already tell Andy had to talk. He was like, what y'all want to get out of this? And everybody was like, I want to be friends. I want to make up. Like, that has to stop. You know who don't do that? Who already got the memo and been doing it since I've been watching it, and that is Beverly Hills.
You think that they wanted to be friends from that first part of the
the first conversation that Andy had, the first thing that Andy asked all of them after, how are you? You look good. How are you? How are you? Was, what do you want to get out of this? And each one of them started, I just watched it a few minutes ago, saying they all said something positive. The new girl said, I want to hopefully walk away and be friends with everybody. Somebody else said, I want to get clarity on so-and-so so we could clear the air. Somebody else it started off very positive. Not even if they're, of course, we know that it goes dark quickly, but I think that they're etching it out. But we have to see how it ends. But I think there is this consensus that these housewives can't continue beefs season after season after season. There has to be some resolve. In my opinion, that's their job. You fight hard and funny, but at the end, you gotta make up. And if you can't, you can't be on this show.
A thing of it all is the fans. They don't want people to make up. They want you to be mad at this person because they don't like this person forever. And that's why it's been the way that it's been. It's because these people pander to their fans and they want their fans to be like, I don't like her. I don't like her either. And so it just lingers on forever. And the fans just get too involved.
Well, that's that whole, I have to go back to my girl, Nene Leakes. When she said it, I didn't get it, but I get it now. She said, I can't remember who it was going after her. And I was like, oh my God, Nene's so arrogant. She was just like, I get it. Everybody got to go after me. Whoever
everybody's got to go after somebody.
Popular, you got to go after. Nene was just like, it's exhausting. Like, just come on, why we can't have something genuine? Like, why we manufacturing stuff? Like, it ain't even that deep. And I get it's just slow and boring. Eventually,
they always go after the person that's supposedly hot, on the new people, especially on a lot of the shows. But okay, we got to move on because it's been 30 minutes almost. We ain't talked about the show.
Yeah, we can move on. I'll close this out about Carlos. He said, leave his people alone and don't worry about how he treats his cast. Yeah, he did.
No, he did.
He did. He did. So anyway, that's it.
Okay, we need a whole show on that because, girl, I can go in on him. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, Carlos was tricky with that.
I mean, he had a whole show, Dog and Bravo, but we're going to move on. All right. So it starts off with the continuation from when Mia and Jacqueline had said that Karen was talking about rehab, right?
Yeah.
And Karen said that if she did, she wouldn't have told them. And then she said that Mia had been in rehab before for an opioid addiction.
Well, I mean, I don't know if y'all remember I'm sure y'all do. First season, remember we kept saying, why would she use her mother with having so many problems and going to jail, and would never mention that you had an opioid addiction? Because she hasn't hid that. She's all on YouTube. That's how they advertise the joint. She was a spokesperson before they came on the show. She was the spokesperson. I'm assuming she was, because she would do like news people to advertise the joint.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things that she talked about, that how helpful it was to her during her opioid addiction.
But did
Because
she say opioid addiction?
yes, because I was assuming it's because she was probably taking that drug. Whatever that drug is that they take, that's supposed to take away the
For
taste
pain? Mm-hmm.
Of you desiring to use drug.
Mm-hmm.
That drug, some people take it for a very, very, very long time. And if you all remember when we was talking about Kiki, the side effects were really harsh, including like bone problems. I had a guy that I used to work with whose hands were messed up because he took he had a heroin addiction. And he had been taking that drug for an extensive period of time. I was shocked that he was still, when I say extensive period, it was like 10 years.
That's crazy.
And I was like, I remember asking my mother about it when he was, because I was a counselor's assistant at some point. So sometimes you have to sit in and listen to people's story while he told his story to a group of, there were women in the program. And I was like, I remember talking to my mom, and she was like, girl, I wish that these people would stop taking their medicine, because it really does do crazy things to your body, including mess up your bones.
Well, honey, I don't know.
But that's what they give them today with any drug.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So she said that she went to, so is it true that she went to rehab? I mean, I don't remember her saying all this. I know we posted it a long time ago.
Anything about rehab. She just said opioid addiction.
Okay.
I just put things together.
Yeah. Because I know Karen said rehab.
Yeah, because you have joint pain and that. So you go to a chiropractor, whatever that drug is that they give you. I can't think of what it is.
The methadone?
Yes, it's methadone.
Yeah. Okay.
They give you the methadone. It messes with your body. And if you got any kind of like deficiency with bones and stuff, it's just terrible. I mean, I know he can't even hold his hands straight. His hands look like they crooked, like he had real bad arthritis.
That's just crazy. So, I mean, everybody was kind of shocked. And I feel like they didn't address. Do you think there was a scene cut out? Because I just can't see them not saying something to her.
Who? Me?
To Mia.
For whatever reason, they have not allowed that narrative to come. And that's actually a really good narrative. All I kept thinking, I text y'all when I was watching, I said that'll be a storyline next season. She really capitalized on it. Maybe they didn't want anybody with an opiate. That's a real situation. And she appears to be clean.
Yeah, she does now.
Did y'all say Mia admitted once that she had addiction issue?
I mean,
I don't remember her saying I remember she saying that she had overdosed before.
Okay, because I don't remember that at all.
So that doesn't mean addiction to me. Because can't you overdose just once?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even remember her saying that, but I'm talking about what she said. She said on a commercial. Not a commercial.
No, she was on a news program.
Yeah, she was like
and they did a segment on her.
Okay, I kind of remember that. Okay.
Yeah, we posted it. We just got to find it.
Yeah, it was a segment on the joint. She was
I remember
the joint, and she talked about her opioid addiction and how helpful the joint was to her. That's how she was introduced to the joint.
Right. But I don't remember opioid. So we gonna say allegedly. We gonna find it though.
She said opioid addiction.
Mm-hmm.
She said that on the joint.
Okay.
I remember that.
Y'all believe she still has 22 of those offices? Do y'all believe she still owns 22 of those locations?
Well, she said she was selling them, right? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that they took them out.
She said she was selling them.
I'm surprised by that, but yeah.
What is this? Oh, okay. Mia
be lying.
Mia be lying all the time.
Yeah.
Karen said that Mia would step on Jesus to stand up, and I think she would, because I feel like
She definitely.
Mia is just throwing daggers at
When
everybody, trying to
Karen
get a
said
moment.
that, I fell out.
Yeah, she's trying to get a moment, but it seems
Every
like Bravo likes it, right?
I said the same thing. They trying to make this girl the face of this franchise, and she ain't it. Like it's people who can't stand Gizelle. Now y'all know it was 6 of us. Wherever the other 5 people who loved Gizelle, I was one of the 6. And people are saying what's sad is, I never really thought about it because I really don't like her. But Gizelle is the epitome of what RHOP is supposed to represent, and Mia is so far from it. Everything that she has
Well, I'm not gonna go that far,
is
but
very trashy.
It's
What I'm talking
awful.
about is resume. Gizelle was a woman. She's divorced. She has made a way for herself. She's college educated. She's ND9. She is. You can say
I
whatever
mean,
you want.
Giselle and Jamal used to be on billboards
Yes, like Gizelle
in
is
Baltimore. Yeah,
fine. Mia on the billboard, she gonna ever be on is the stripper one. She just kind of represents like the trashiest part of the so-called elite. It's
they used to
nothing
be on buses. Okay,
yeah.
they used to be.
Oh, speaking of Jamal Bryant, did y'all hear Ray J threaten him?
I
No,
did. I don't
What is
know
going
what
on
it's
with
about
that?
though, other than
I
the
don't know,
interview.
y'all, but we got 30. What? How long we gonna be
All
going?
right,
Listen,
I just want to say,
we got.
okay, I'm done.
But I need to hear about it. We need to just do a whole hot topic show.
Yeah, I didn't know what it meant either.
Yeah.
But
Well, tell me what he said after this, because I don't know. So Stacy and Kay were talking about FaceTiming, and Stacy has. Why did she get so mad at Ashley? Because I feel like she talks about this man that she supposedly not want people to know about, but she says she loves him. I don't understand.
she wanted to be able to tell her own story, is what I saw in the interview and what she said on Watch What's
Oh,
Happening.
okay.
She said she just wanted to be able to tell it because it could sound salacious if somebody else. Yeah.
That
That was
makes it, because I was like, you talking about FaceTiming all night, you love him, and showing his IMBD. I mean, like okay, but that makes
that was a
sense now.
pretty shirt. Was that a pretty shirt he had on?
Honey.
What Happens Live? Okay.
Oh, I didn't see the shirt. Okay.
It was
zesty.
It was lace, black, sheer, seat. Okay.
It looked like something a man
party.
of the night would wear.
You talking about like Prince?
No. Yeah, I could see Prince wearing that, but I could also see a male stripper or who worked at a bar.
Bolo would work that shirt. Okay?
Well, actually, considering he was a bartender, it was appropriate. I just thought about it because it does look like something somebody would wear at a bar. It does. It looked like something Maurice and that one guy from Sisters would have on at that bar that they went to.
I can't. Okay, so y'all answered that question for me, because I was thinking. So Ashley talked about is Ashley divorced? Because she said that she was going to mediation June 11th and it should be done in 3 months. Is after June? Okay. No. She's not divorced?
Oh, she might be. It depends on how mediation went. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. When did she say? What was her date?
June 11th.
Oh, so yeah.
She could be, so we don't know. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought, All right.
But Stacy said on Watch What Happens Live, she said she'll be divorced before Ashley, and that was just last night.
But she don't. Well, oh, it just said June 11th. She said we've actually filing in over a year. It's been you're right. So yeah, she should be. She should have been divorced by the end of the summer, right? Yeah.
Okay, we shall see. Okay, so that was a question that they asked. They were talking about having their significant others, if they meet their children. And I don't know. Do you think it's appropriate
No.
Because I know, Portia let all her men meet her kid. I know. I'm just saying. Do you think?
No, that's not fair.
It's true though.
We know her to make one guy, and that was Simon, and that literally was her husband, even if it was for a short period of time.
It was Fallon's husband. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'll being shady, but what do y'all think about that conversation? Because I felt like it was very interesting. Karen was like, "I'm got to be married," and then some people was like, "Well, we got to make sure." Kay was like, "I need to see how I am with his kids," and then Ashley said that they have to meet the people before the kids can meet. So
I think that's
I feel like they're
respectful.
having really good conversations. To me, I mean,
Yeah.
I was interested in that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So what do y'all think? I mean,
Joy, you think it's what? What'd you say about it, Joy?
I thought it was a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
It was something that we haven't seen. It was like those are like real conversations, and I respect Michael and Ashley's thing about, before you introduce my babies to somebody, we gotta meet them as adults. I can respect that. If it works on both ends, I can respect it. Yeah,
I could too. I actually thought that was probably the best one, and that coming from Michael's, I thought that was pretty good.
But that's if you're willing to do the same thing, absolutely, I think that's fair. I think that's fair, and it prevents you. You're gonna do your due on the off time. Because assuming they're switching, yeah.
And then
like
Kay wearing. So is everybody going? I did not like that blonde wig. Why do they all got to wear a blonde wig?
I don't know. She looked ridiculous too.
Mia looked ridiculous, and hers to me too.
Well, yeah, I don't like that. I didn't like the look. It might look better if it was
It could have been her lips. What's up with her lips? Okay, I'm sorry. Mia's.
I'm gonna say something so ugly.
Say it.
She's not really ugly, but she's really not attractive.
She's not. She looks weird.
Really not attractive. She's not ugly. Don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting that, but I don't know if I actually, there are parts of me I do like. I do think amongst these other women, she feels trashy. She doesn't like.
She is.
Yeah, she does. Right. Trashy up against these other women. But for some reason, she's like the anchor, and I don't get it.
Well, no, I ain't gonna say she's
not.
No,
she's not the anchor.
Because some of the other women are trashy too.
Yeah, I was like, you want the liar to be an anchor?
You did.
I don't think she's the anchor. I still think it's Gizelle and Karen.
Because Mia's just not. Mia seems very thirsty. It seems like she'll say.
Seems or is.
She seems like she'll do anything for fame. And if that means selling out her son, like feeling like you were using this old man, because I'm starting to feel bad for Gordon.
And hold on. Because I'm finna wear Karen out.
Okay, wear out.
It's just like, oh my God, here go this old bag again. Throwing instead of just taking accountability for what she did. And I understand it's a court case and all of that, so don't get in the comments saying it shouldn't even be a court case. Talking about somebody else's addiction. Girl, you do have an addiction. Mia was not wrong. You're an alcoholic, babe. It's been said about you for years.
I agree with
We've seen it. You have already one DUI and you're pending another one, which that shouldn't even be pending because you hit a damn tree.
Wait a minute, Demetrio.
You were drunk.
How about that every single one of these girls who have ever been on this show said that Karen at some point has called them drunk, called them. I mean, that has been a narrative since day one. Are we going to not forget that Gizelle said, oh, we're going to tell all the truths. We're going to tell your drunk truth. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Y'all remember the whole narrative that Karen really don't have a driver's license? Do y'all not remember that? Because I do.
I remember.
We remember.
Yeah, so I mean, this isn't new news. They just have a legal case against her.
And I'm so sick of that old bag.
If she was halfway smart, and I'm emphasis on the word halfway. If she was halfway smart, she would have settled this case. Not
already.
just the show, but because if this is going to trial, if you let
Yes,
this
it
go
is.
to trial, girl, they are going to send your butt to jail. Why wouldn't you settle? Do a no contest. Promise to talk about drugs and alcohol on a public platform. That's what I
That's
do.
right.
I would. That would be my storyline next year. Getting clean.
Like, girl, go talk to Shannon, please.
Yes. I mean, and then Shannon even admitted her thing, but Karen, even at the end, and I have this in my notes and I'm jumping, but she said the truth will be revealed. Like she
Girl, the
acts
truth is
like
you hit a damn tree, you old drunk
she
bitch.
did not drive drunk. I mean, she's really acting like it's going to reveal that she was not. I don't understand what she means by that.
Well,
I
we
don't
know the
either.
court. We know what she filed. Now we know that she filed
What did she
with
file?
the judge to throw the case out because she said the cops didn't read her rights. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I seen that.
The judge just threw that out. Like, I mean, while this show was airing, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, that was her go-to. That was thrown out. Karen has lost her mind. She needs to settle this case unless they're telling her there's no way around.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Jail. But I'm telling you, if I was her, I guarantee you, if she presented, look, I'm on this public platform. Not only will I go to rehab when I stop filming, well, they've already stopped filming. I will do X, Y, and Z. I will also, spend my next season talking about getting clean. That's what she would do. People will respect that. And not only do I believe that, if you remember, Ashley was drinking at some point and she said, see if she gets a drink. I don't want to drink unless she drinks. Like, that's somebody, I don't think that's very, very considerate. They would have to chill a little bit with drinking. I don't know how Bravo would feel about it. But Karen, if they wouldn't drink, that would be pretty phenomenal.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And it's crazy because I don't really go into the groups that much, but the people in the groups that are like, why are they so hard on Karen? And I'm thinking if that would have been anybody else on that cast, y'all would have been tearing them up.
Oh yes,
But
I would
because
have
it's
laid Gizelle
Karen,
to rest.
I mean, I don't get it.
I'm laying Karen to rest too, but still.
Here's an
like
example of how trashy Mia is. Everybody is sitting around taking shots, drinking, trying to get a little tipsy, have a little fun. This girl takes a whole bottle nozzle with a big neck and sticks it down her throat and drinks.
That was literally our backdrop for our video on my other channel. He had sent it to us before he posted. He was like, "Is this tacky? I feel like this is tacky."
No,
so tacky. She ended with, and that's how you keep 2 men.
So my notes was Mia has a humongous mouth. How in the hell did she do that? How did she get that whole bottle down her throat? Is she the throat goat? Is she Superhead?
No, I said,
is she teaching Coleslaw, Ariane how to do? That was me. Okay, let me stop.
It didn't look that long. I mean, it wasn't too long to get the job accomplished.
Did you see? It was wide.
It's wide.
It was the girth.
But she's a big girl. She has a big mouth. She has big feet. She
do got a big ass mouth. Like
that bottle to her mouth was the size of a Q-tip.
It disappeared.
This is about the only time why I ain't gonna say I haven't missed Candace this season because I have, but I really wish she was here because I know she would be tearing Mia and Jacqueline up just because, and they do deserve it. Because even though I am not Team Karen right now, she is an old drunk bitch who hit a damn tree and she needs damn accountability for it. But I would love to have Candace just to tear Mia ass up. Like, girl, shut up with your big ass feet.
Karen is Mia, yeah. Karen, Karen is the only one that I've seen pictured with Candace. They were together recently. Maybe it was her baby shower. It was a picture of them recently. And Candace, I think Karen, was she touching her belly?
Was Karen there? I know Wendy wasn't, and I was thinking, are they not friends no more?
She was the only one that went to her baby shower, yeah. That we saw pictures of.
Okay. I
I'm not
don't
sure
remember
if they're
that.
not friends or not. I feel like Candace is so shady. She would have already let it be known if her and Wendy weren't friends anymore. Maybe they just wasn't. Maybe they were just good friends because they were on the same show together. They
They
had the
Yeah.
had
same
allies. I
alliances,
said
but
they
I
had
don't
an
think it's like
alliance.
a beef or anything like that. Like I feel like
Oh
No,
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 I
she's
don't
no,
think they're
always
not friends. But I
no.
mean,
I
I don't
think
think.
they're not.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think they fell out. I just don't think they were Kiki girlfriends. I don't
yeah,
think that was. I think they were alliances. They did not like Gizelle and Robin, and they found an alliance. And they even tried to pit it against another and go with the brown girl. I hated that narrative. I
well, it's
did not
kind
like
of
that narrative.
true.
But I don't like I don't like colorism within groups, period.
Well, hey,
But
it
when
is
it's
what it
dealing
is.
with
It
black people, I
happens.
still don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry for even bringing it up. But yeah.
It
What did
So
happens.
y'all
what do
think
y'all think
about
about? Okay,
Giselle?
I need help on this because I don't know the backstory, and I know Joy, you sent like something within our little group chat about
Mhm.
Jazzy and her
Oh,
man.
basically, she a lying ass
I
bitch
was just
too.
going before we do that, I was gonna ask what did y'all think about before we go that far?
Okay.
What did y'all think about Giselle teasing Stacy about waiting with her guy?
Oh, was that before then? Did I
She
just not
locked
even
up
write that
Yeah,
about?
because
yeah.
Oh,
Stacey is delusional. Hell.
honey. First of all, okay, go ahead, D.
Stacey is delusional. If she, first of all, if she think that man want her, let's start there.
Do
Stop,
you think he gay?
Secondly, girl, everybody
girl,
with eyes know that. Anyway, because Stacey be
girl.
pissing me off. But damn, what was I finna say? You lost my train of thought there when you threw that
Stacy
question.
is delusional if she think that man want her. That's what you said.
Oh yeah, and girl, who at they big, especially at they big age, because you know y'all
Hmm.
are older, up in the age caliber. I'm young,
Are you talking
sweet.
about us?
All y'all, Stacy them too. Y'all are
Oh
older,
no, he
but at they
didn't.
big old age, girl, why is you, girl? You gonna wait a year,
She
2 years,
right.
and
He
then get
actually
with
right
that
on that.
man, and
He
get with
right
Hmm.
that
on
man, and then what if don't have good sex?
I mean,
Then you
that.
Giselle
gonna be mad,
said it. Yeah,
In
girl.
your
Stop.
40s, don't nobody, and he right.
yeah,
At
that's true.
your age, you're 22, 23, you don't even know what good sex is. You think you
Well,
do.
no, I'm not gonna say that. I
Oh,
definitely
I
do know
think
what
I
good sex
knew.
is.
Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
definitely.
trust me. Trust me, it gets so much better. But a
Oh,
woman
it
in her
does.
40s, are you crazy? It is insane. That is like a 19-year-old boy. Like literally, a woman in her 40s,
Oh yeah, you is
he
ready.
is a super freak.
On and
Like,
popping.
serious.
Okay.
You cannot make a mistake like that.
And I'm
You
listening to
will
this
be
book,
miserable.
y'all. This book, but I'll talk about it later. Okay, go ahead. I just need to read one line, and I'm like, I'm ready. Like
Right.
anything will get you going. Okay.
Well, if you're a reader of literature, it's on steroids.
Oh God. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
I
moving
always
on.
tell people that one of the best things that you
Whew.
can add is to read a good love novel
Oh
because
God. But this is
more specifically erotica.
this right, honey. It had like 25 trigger warnings, and I was like, let's go. But go ahead.
Yeah, I like how they put the trigger warnings
Yeah.
in there. Nah, I do. I ain't gonna even lie. But yeah, because I'm a Kindle. You have to see my
Yes. But honey, but even I mean, even Giselle was like, you got to get on the car, you got to sit on the car, you got to ride the car, put your hands on the steering wheel, like you got to make sure it fits. Like this man could have a little. I mean, come on. I don't
yeah.
know,
And why did they go to the joint?
girl. I don't
Like,
know.
no, was that something to appease Mia's ego? Because when I was watching this, I was thinking, Bravo really trying to throw this girl down our throat, and we ain't buying it.
Not at
She went
all.
just to show where she has came from and how that area helped her become the businesswoman that she is. So she took them
But why
somewhere
was
where
that
she
make
used to
it
do
on the
some
show,
things.
Callie?
Because what else is she going to talk about except for her baby daddy and the test results?
Who?
Yeah,
I don't know. Okay, but I need y'all help with Jazzy because I didn't read that thing you sent,
Girl,
Joy.
it
okay.
ain't much to talk about. Jazzy
So,
lied. The end.
so it's just
Jazzy's been with her boyfriend for 2 years, about she says, but he has a 1-year-old child.
and a 3-year-old. Jazzy lied. That's why I said it ain't really much to
But
even
what
go
was the
into.
thing that you
She
said? Was
lied.
it somebody saying that she was lying? Is that what that was,
She was
Joy?
the baby mama. She was the baby mama.
Right.
So
That's what I want to know. Right. Okay.
baby mama bumped into somewhere and basically said that they conceived both of their babies on their birthday. If the child in question is 3 and 1. The reality is he was one of on her roster, and it's not that she denies that they're not together. It seems like she's just like, y'all just weren't together like that. And instead of just being honest about it, basically you were just one of his little rosters. And now that he's just becoming more serious with you, that happens. That happens.
Yeah.
That happens.
I mean, Gizelle said just say that he was playing around on you and now he's not anymore. Like, right? Are they still together?
Say that. Like,
Yeah, they still together. They was reading,
look,
shopping on the show.
We were
Oh,
casually
but that don't mean
dating.
that the show filmed a long time ago. Are they? So they are still together?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
You don't know how people film on the show and then be divorced the next week.
Yeah, but I follow Jazzy.
The baby
That's
mama.
why I was asking, boo boo.
No, the baby mama doesn't deny that they're together. When you, as it reads, by the way, Mia's clothes wasn't zipped all the way up. On her green pants. This is the second time I noticed it too. That green outfit after they left the joint and they went to sit down and eat. Yeah, but dang, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I hate when I do that. Like I really can't remember.
Where did I miss this?
What did you just say before me?
Oh, let me think. I don't remember. Now you can't. Don't blame me.
Oh, the baby mama wasn't denying that they were together. They were obviously still together. As she was typing it, she just said, "Why don't you just be honest and say y'all wasn't really together like that?"
Right.
That's all she's saying. And Jazzy didn't have to lie. She could say we were casually dating for like 2 years. It's only been the last year we became more serious and we're talking about settling down and starting a family. Like people, that's real talk, especially from an athlete. So if the babies would have popped up, you'd be like, I said he wasn't, we weren't serious then. We just decided, I knew about them babies, but we just weren't serious. And that's probably the truth. Like for real. It's probably the truth. They probably just
I don't know.
Serious. Like
okay, so she's a liar about her relationship. Okay. So are they at the pool now, Joy?
No, they went out to eat. After they went to the joint, I wanted to ask a question about that.
Okay, go ahead. Because I don't know why I got about the pool and the editing snafu. I don't know where that came from.
We
but go ahead.
already did the pool.
So I wanted y'all to look at it was editing snafu. So Jacqueline was sitting there at 7:13, and then she wasn't sitting there, and then they saw act like she just walked out at 8:02. But anyway, go ahead. We done passed it. Move on.
Do y'all remember after they went to the joint, they went out to eat and they were sitting outside? Karen was on the end. And this is when Gizelle being messy, being Gizelle and talking. Karen got something out of her purse.
Okay, can I talk about that? Go ahead.
Yeah. And and she made little droplings, and it was red.
Was it tomato vodka? That's what I think. No,
I had no idea what it was, but the Bravo show let us see her.
Yes,
do it. So I don't know what it means.
I think it was tomato vodka. I really do. Allegedly.
She would put it in the scooper. I mean, not
yeah. Like it was like a droplet, like a drop thing. And she was dropping it on her crackers. Did y'all see it?
I saw her. And I was like, is that napkin?
I'm telling you, I think it's
I'm on that scene now, but I ain't seen it.
How far along into it is it? Because I don't remember seeing that.
You don't remember? I think it's some type of tomato vodka. I really do. Like a Bloody Mary. Like a Bloody Mary mix.
Yeah.
It looks like a Bloody Mary mix. Look at it.
I don't know what it was, but it was so strange because you see her take it out of her purse. And I thought it was because it's on the table at some point. At some point, it's on the table. I'm looking at it physically, sitting in the middle of the table. So I don't know what it was because Jazzy had it in her hand. something else went on that we're not aware of.
I noticed it.
Put it on a cracker. I thought she put it on because whatever it was, Jazzy was trying to advertise because Ashley has it in her hand at some point, I guess is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So it wasn't liquor. I'm looking at it. It's sitting at the table again. They going in and out of sick and then she did put it on her cracker.
Yeah.
She did put it on her cracker.
She ate it, y'all. I don't know. Okay.
Girl, what the hell was it? I don't know what it was because
it looked like a blood. It looked like Bloody Mary.
I'm telling you that other people had it in their hand.
But there's other people eating it.
I don't know, but it was sitting. Whatever that is sitting down there. The freeze frame that I have right now is sitting between Wendy and Jacqueline at the end, and somehow it's in the middle of the table at some point. It's in front of Ashley, and at some point I thought Karen got it out of her purse, but looking at it here now, she didn't. You just have to go back and watch this.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
It's two of them. Maybe that's sauce. That might be sauce, y'all, because it's a whole bunch of them. I'm counting. Oh, I gotta take a picture. It's
okay, because I was like
3 on the table. It had to be some kind of sauce because
it must be at the restaurant.
It's in the bowls. It's inside of the bowls, but it's 3 of them on there right now. So it wasn't what we was talking about, but people are concluding other things.
Oh, I thought it was some Bloody Mary mix. I ain't gonna lie. Get out of my bathroom, doggy. Okay, what we doing, y'all? I lost my thing.
Oh, we can go to. You remember what they were arguing about?
No.
Who? What? Which part?
When they were at the table.
Oh, okay. So Gizelle said. Okay, so Mia is correct when she said, okay, so I said Karen's not drinking again. And I said that Kay, I don't know how they got to this point, but Kay was talking about Mia saying that, the drug dealer thing. And she was like, you were a stripper. And then Mia said something like, well, that's not illegal. It's not the same. And Kay was like, well, selling ass is. And then Mia said, but you didn't.
Kay has been wearing her out.
But then Mia said, but you didn't deny.
She sure didn't.
But my thing is, I don't remember them insinuating that he paid for Kay's business, but they said that at the table. Mia said that
he did, girl.
But I don't think they are going in.
Like, Mia, please sit down. That's why I said Kay is giving it to me, but the way I would just wear me out every time, I'd be like, girl, be quiet. Find out who your baby daddy is. Thank you. Next. You don't even know who your baby daddy is, girl. Be quiet.
Okay, sorry. But true.
Please be quiet. You don't even know who your baby daddy is, you crater face bitch. Go get skin. Go get it done. Go get some cortisone shots.
Right.
I would stay on Mia, girl, because it's just like people like Mia. It's like you have to do that to them. Like you have to do like every time Mia open her mouth, find out who your baby daddy is. Please do, girl. Every time I'm telling you, Mia wouldn't even be able to get a full sentence out.
Mia has been on one, but yeah. So I don't know. I do think stripping is legal though, right?
Yeah, it is. Prostitution is what's illegal in certain
states. So
states.
she was on the corner. Is that what y'all saying? Okay.
No, I'm not saying that.
Jazzy, I hope they show this party with these single friends, men, because that sounds very interesting. Then I said, is that tomato-based vodka? But Joy says no.
Wait, what is this you sent out, Joy? Hold on.
That's what the stuff was that we thought Karen was drinking. So Jacqueline said something about she goes to work out, it makes her feel strong. Mia says she just gets lipo. And what do y'all think about Mia and Jacqueline's relationship? Are they like Ren and Stimpy? Like, what are they doing? I don't get it.
Are they like what?
Ren and Stimpy. Y'all might didn't watch that.
I don't think anything of it. I mean, we know that she hasn't. Excuse me. Mia still has some issues with her after the essay that went on with at her boyfriend's house, I guess. So they have issues there, but they still seem like they're really close friends, family type close, where sometimes they hate each other. That's what I get from them. Did y'all die?
I'm still here. What's up?
Where did everybody else go?
Can
I
you
don't
not hear
know.
me?
I don't hear a
Joy's on
thing. That's why
mute.
I'm like, what had happened was.
Oh, sorry. Okay, moving on.
Callie, we have. Oh dang! I'll wait till we end it to say with that, man.
Well, go ahead. What?
No, it's not related to Potomac.
Okay, so then they did the marry, kill, whatever. Was y'all shocked that Wendy said she would screw Gizelle?
That's annoying.
No.
Like, girl, I get it that y'all making up and rekindling, the friendship that Gizelle destroyed. But come on now, let's not do too much. Don't get thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
I thought her reason was good because she said the makeup sex, and I agree with that. Like, if you fight for so long, that coming together could be great. So I didn't think she was being thirsty.
Yeah, but
Oh well. Why did
coming
everybody want to
together
kill
would be
Jacqueline?
great if it's her and Eddie, that type of come together. But me, no. Mm-mm.
What? And then why everybody want to kill Jacqueline? What did she do?
Jacqueline is annoying. No one likes her.
Okay,
Why
but
is she even here?
well, I don't get that, D. I mean, what is going on? I was listening to Carlos King's call and Dustin, the guy that does interviews for him sometimes. Dustin doesn't like her at all. He said he expected so much more. She's not bringing it. I mean, Jacqueline, I don't know. What is the issue with her? She's not getting that love like she did her first
What is
season,
she
at least.
bringing to receive the love other than being a desperate sidekick for Mia? Like,
Yeah, but
what?
we're talking about Potomac. We're talking about Potomac. What has Ashley brought these last 2 seasons?
I agree. I don't understand how Ashley
So
is
I don't
even
know.
still
So
here
they pick
a
people and
couple
keep
of
them
years
until they.
ago.
Yeah, who knows?
Ashley should have been gone a
Sorry.
couple of years ago, so you're not going to get any argument with me for that one. Because what has
Mm-hmm.
Ashley done this season other than being everybody else's business? Because she's a messy ass bitch, and that's why she didn't get nothing out of the divorce settlement. And too worried about other folks' business instead of shaping that prenup to help her ass out. And that's why she ain't getting no damn divorce no time soon, because she still need his money.
We didn't talk about
Uh-oh,
this last week.
raggedy ass.
Why is Kay? Why did she get up and run after she was asked about her scar?
Screaming, please get off my phone.
Because she
Get
was
away
looking
from
for
me
a
with this,
moment.
Apollo.
She was what?
I think it was about a moment because that could, like, if she was like really thinking, she could have really advertised her skincare line.
Exactly.
It was so
Well, maybe it
weird.
was probably Keith from whooping Ashley ass. Probably why she got up from the table because
But
Kay
I'm
looked
like,
like this type of
that's
girl.
why would
But I didn't
clown
get that.
you let her,
'Cause
it's still bothering you.
But Ashley was really like, you could, right? Ashley was like, when you said your skin is glass, you have a skincare line. I'm asking
Girl,
you
please don't
if,
make an excuse for that old messy bunion
but that
bitch. She was
I
being
would have lived off
messy.
of it. I would have been like, yes, my skincare line is the reason why my face don't look like that over there. Point at
Well, I
Mia. Like,
understand
there
why
was
she
a
don't want
way
to answer
to
any
make
of
up.
Ashley's questions. Ashley is the reason that she got the damn scar in the first place from bringing that Sesame Street character somewhere that she shouldn't have even been in the first place.
So she needed to act like that. You're saying that
Needs to act like what?
how she acted, screaming,
Yeah,
jumping.
I probably would have got up and screamed at her ass too. Like,
Oh,
girl,
that
you
was
of
too
all people
much.
don't need to be saying a motherfucking thing about nothing, bitch.
But
Before I put
she
a
sit
scar on
there,
your head.
you sitting there shaking and crying. That ain't helping. That means
Well,
that she can get under your skin. To me, that's how I feel. I wouldn't have made
you're
her
one
think that she
person.
could touch me. Like, yes, my skin is beautiful. I use my makeup, my products. You need to get it too. Do you want me to send you some? Like, that was giving Deborah even a moment, because people went back and remembered and saw she still have some type of feelings about this. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it was her
Well,
opportunity
obviously,
to
it
rise
wasn't that long
above.
ago. It was just
Stop.
a year ago. So, of course, she still has some feelings. Why would she not?
But that was too much. Maybe because I'm
And
different.
she
I
got
don't
a
know.
damn, and she got her damn head split open. Well, I understand how she
This was
looks.
her opportunity, I think, to rise above, and she just couldn't do it. Oh, and by the way, Ashley's weave that she has in her head is so bad.
Oh,
How
it's
it's
so
sitting,
Yes.
how her hair is sitting on top of,
Why
and
am I
she has
staring at that
beautiful
stuff
hair.
right now? I'm looking like, what is going on up there?
It separated. It's her hair separated from the
From the
weave she put
wig.
in, and
Yeah.
so
Is
it
that
looked
what that was?
yes,
Yes.
she looked like a mop. So,
So is she
and
no longer going to
if y'all
Monasterio,
noticed it,
girl?
if y'all noticed, go back and watch. Well, no, they put Ashley's picture up with right beside it. They were talking about the freak offs, but I immediately made me look at her hair. They were talking about who you would sleep with, marry,
Yeah.
Shad Kill. But what did y'all think about who they picked? All the people that they picked.
Oh, I have it. Do y'all want to go through it or no?
Sure, everybody would have sex with Mia. She looked like a
Everybody. So Jazzy would kill Karen, which I thought was weird. Marry Wendy, F Mia. Ashley would F Stacy, marry Gizelle, kill Wendy, and revive her. Wendy would screw Gizelle. Um, marry Kay, kill Jack. Everybody wants to kill Jacqueline. Karen would screw Mia, the F out of Mia. Which was weird. Marry Jazzy and Kay and kill Jacqueline. Stacy would marry Ashley, screw Mia. Everybody did screw Mia.
That's why I said she's disgusting. She had like 4 hearts.
What? And
Remember,
then Jacqueline says she would do Ashley because she's already slept with Mia.
ain't that like you look? She do act like a scorned lover. She don't act like. I mean, she mad that Mia didn't pick her. Like, and I like what Kay said, thirsty. When she was
But Mia
talking about
said she would screw everybody.
like me, because she nasty. She looked like she got that nasty woman's disease.
No, what is that?
You don't remember that from The Color Purple? That old man said, like he was talking about Suge Avery. She looked like she got that nasty woman's disease.
Child. Lord. Okay, what else I got? Let me look.
It wasn't a lot in the episode to really go off of, in my opinion.
Can I say that I really like Wendy this season?
Ain't she fun? Yeah, I like her too.
I'm
Wendy's
glad
a
that
lot like,
I'm
yeah,
glad
she's
that
better.
Robin is gone. Good
No,
Lord,
because
her
Candace
Giselle
is
probably would
gone.
have never made up. If Robin was still there, Giselle and
No,
Wendy would still not be getting along.
I
Even
think
if
they
Candace.
would
Candace
have.
would have left.
I
I
think they
think it's
would
Even
have.
with
Candace.
Candace
I
being
think they
gone,
would
if
have.
Robin
No,
would have stayed.
Candace was the issue. I think they would all be cool with one another because I think that was a part of if
Well,
you
y'all have
coming
y'all
back
opinion
here,
and I have
you gotta
mine
kill
again.
this stuff. And can you do it? If you can't do it, you can't. I mean, I think they gave them a choice. I think Wendy was willing to play.
Well, like I said, I
And
feel
she
like
gave
Robin
it
and
a shot.
Wendy would still be in the same place.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It don't matter because they're not there. So
Right.
I mean,
I was saying y'all gonna fight that out.
no, we not.
It's not worth the fight because anybody with common sense know it's true. Robin could
So
not get
now
over the
people don't have
harsh
common sense
comments
because they think
that
differently
Wendy
than you.
made. Oh my
Yeah,
God, Wendy
I mean,
said
I
such
feel like this
horrible
season
things
is
about Robin.
a lot
She could
lighter
not
and
get
no more
over
social
it.
media crap, and I'm enjoying it a lot
Me
more.
too. We don't
Let's
have
see.
no leaks. Now it ends, or not ends, but one of the segments I thought was really neat. This is where we were supposed to talk about Jazzy when they were out at night and everybody was wearing red and Wendy was wearing white and they were sitting outside and just kind of talking.
And Stacy got Shady.
Do y'all like Stacy?
I love Stacy.
She okay.
I like her. I like her. I like her with the boyfriend though. So I hope I just want to be there when he makes his announcement.
I feel like Stacy is putting on a pageant girl.
Oh, you don't think it's a real?
I feel like some of it's real, but the fact that she was like, I don't even want to say the F word, and I dance like I think some of it is fake. I just
And
do.
she said about that drink, do I have to
Do I
swallow?
have to swallow? Like that kind of stuff, I don't think
I
is
was
real.
cracking up.
She act like a black girl that ain't never had no black friends. That's
There you go.
Right. I don't think that's true.
yeah.
So
She act
I
like
don't know, but I mean I do like the new people. I do think that the show is a lot different with the new people.
I do too. I do too. I'll give it to them.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it. I've read in the groups that a lot of people are saying it's boring. I don't really
Yeah, they
think
do.
it reminds me of old school Potomac. It was funny at times, interesting. You never knew where it was going. And when something happened, you're like, ooh, because you don't
Mhm.
necessarily expect it out of them, but you have fun. It wasn't toxic. I'm sick of toxic reality TV. I like this.
I mean, even after that breakfast scene where they all was going in on each other, which we
They
didn't
was trying
talk
to get
about
them.
last week. Because I feel like that they went very low on a lot of things.
Yeah.
But they still was able to go out and have fun.
Yes. That's what
Yeah.
I was saying. I had
Yeah.
said that to somebody. I was like, these people have fought, made up. They have said the most horrendous
It was
things about
horrible.
each other. Ain't nobody on Twitter. No,
Mm-mm.
there's no outrage. There's no thoughts that we didn't see. That I like that.
Even after Karen did that about Jacqueline's ex, well, whatever he is, and said that
Right.
he had 25, like that they didn't even beef about that online. Like,
Yeah.
so I was
They
just like, okay, this is totally different.
totally different.
Um,
So, I
what is
thought
this?
that lady said really nice things about
When
Wendy
mm-hmm.
around. I thought that was sweet.
So then Mia, so Kay said that she was in the same situation as Jazzy. She
Oh,
dated somebody who had twins pregnant. And then
mhm.
Mia said, who are you talking about? Because I think I did the same thing too. Is it the same person? Who are they talking about?
I don't know, but I think they cut out the word Project Twins,
Yeah.
not twins. I think they cut out the word project.
You mean like Italian, like what they call Irish twins?
Yeah, because
Oh, I
I
got
think
you now.
go back and
Okay.
it's cut like
Okay.
terribly. They're trying not to say something, or they did whatever it was cut out strategically. But I think
Makes
when she
sense.
was saying twins, she had Project Twins.
Gotcha.
So we had
Okay.
two girls pregnant at the same
Same
time.
time. Gotcha.
Project would have been very they probably would have thought was a racist overtone to it. That's just my thought when I was watching it. I was like, they cut out something. And I rewound it again. And
Yeah, because
somebody
that kind
you
of caught
say
me off guard. Like,
twins?
what?
And she said no. I said, oh, she said Project Twin. That's how I knew that they had to cut out a word. And I said, I bet you it was Project, because they didn't want to air their word. They're trying to stay away from anything racial, or they could be
Mm-hmm.
perceived as racial. That's just my thought. I don't know.
Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense now because I'm thinking sisters. Well, okay, go ahead. We got it.
Yeah, that's right. And I think right. That's what he was like. He had two girls pregnant, two sisters pregnant. And I think she was probably thinking like two black girls pregnant.
Got
And
it.
it was
We
like
here.
sisters. And he was like, sisters. And she probably said no. They two, had to
Yeah, I
explain it.
got it.
I
Okay.
want the word. I don't think they want that word. Because I actually rewound it thinking, what am I missing? Because some of these, the editing isn't good. If you're casually watching the show, it's just certain things you may not pick up. But if you like watch show, like I see this as art. So when I watch it, I'm looking for the imperfections in the art.
Yeah, I
But
mean, I called. I was like, something's not right. Yeah. Okay. So I got it. We back.
yeah.
Stacey did say to Ashley that Ashley made her now want to talk about her relationship more. So they made up. Um, it seems like everybody likes Wendy again. And then Wendy brought up the 4 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And I
I
was
was
like,
happy that Wendy actually got to breathe breathe this
She did.
episode. It was so good to see that she didn't have to be on edge and worried about who's gonna be coming for her next.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
She's
makes
a
a
different type of
happy.
person. She's a different type of person. A lot of times I always did feel like she used to walk in scenes very defensive. Like what we're thinking about her is what she's feeling. These bitches really don't like me.
Yeah.
So that's how she approached these scenes. And I do think that, over time, I'm glad that they had a conversation. I always think, if I was trying to keep a cast together for a long time, I think there should be some retreats done off camera.
Mm-hmm.
So they could like really get to know one another, like for real. So even when they go into like personal items, they could also learn where people's boundaries are.
Yeah.
Did
Like
it shock y'all when she said that she never felt like people would celebrate her?
Exactly what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
That
That was
shocked
so
me
sad.
because Wendy, to me, and then maybe why she's always like, look at me, look at me, look at me, because she has that look at me personality, in my opinion. It's about me, it's my birthday, But I think it's because she did not realize that they would because her birthday has been every year and they always celebrate Karen.
Yeah, we have
They
never
have never celebrated
Their
her.
birthday is like 3 days apart.
Right.
That's
so I think there may be another reason why she felt that way.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't really know. All I know is, I'm really glad that we get to see her out of defense. At least you can see a balance with her. I didn't really get to see that balance for the last few years, like at all. I know there were times where she wanted to be vulnerable, but the other person didn't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Wendy stops herself from being really vulnerable.
She does.
One particular scene stands out in my mind at the reunion because Gizelle probably have said a million things about her, but what hurt her is when she flat out said, "I don't like her."
Right.
That's what hurt her because Gizelle meant it when she said it.
She meant it. Yeah.
She meant it when she said it. And when she talked, her voice was cracking. And I was like, you only show that part. Like you should embrace that part. I would love to see more women learn how to balance, and there is a real balance between being a crybaby and just being vulnerable when the situation, because the reason that we call women crybabies is because we don't feel like the tears deserve the situation.
Yeah.
If you just told somebody you don't like them, those tears are deserved. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like
it's a reason to cry. Candace cry all the time, and it's fine.
Yeah, so
that was just her.
That's why we call her a crybaby, because we didn't feel like the tears met the situation. But if you're crying and this ain't your thing and you showing some vulnerability, somebody really said something that hurt you, that means something.
But Callie's a crybaby too.
I definitely am.
Yeah.
Are you, Joy?
Oh God.
And I
always thought my dad told me you should cry.
I hate that.
He said that was the best release you can ever have, and he wasn't lying about that one.
And I'm not a crier. I have a cousin like that, and she just irks my soul with it.
I don't think I cry out of turn though. I don't.
But you will cry, like you don't hold it in.
And I just be like, girl, like
I don't get mad because I'm crying. Like some people.
See, I would get mad if I cried. I can't. Yeah, well, y'all need to watch Meg Thee Stallion's documentary.
Yeah.
I did. I finished it.
That was so good.
Girl. And when I say, because she said something about I always got to be strong even when I'm not. Right. And that is how we are at times. And you just got to watch. You've got to watch it.
I'm not watching really, it. Really, really good. It was really
good.
Oh
my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
When I get off here with y'all know what I'm watching.
Your stories.
Thank you.
We already know.
Which one? Ryan's Hope?
Victor Newman and them.
It's somebody that's finna start a new one with black people, I heard.
And I
heard that too.
What's the name of it? Is it what stage? What is it
related? Did it take over the talk? Didn't it take over the talk?
Who?
They canceled the talk for it, I thought. No?
The talk is still on?
Oh, I think they canceled it. Oh, they were
The talk
talking about
is
canceling.
canceling.
Okay, I haven't heard
It is
about
canceled.
that.
They are
Okay.
Yeah,
canceling it.
they
It
were supposed to put
is.
that soap opera in its place. I think that's the channel.
I'm sorry, but I'm
You
gonna
talking about
watch
this
it
time
just
slot? They got
because
Yeah.
I, I'm gonna watch it just because I do love the soap. So I'm gonna watch it just based off that. But I'm not gonna lie, I do like predominantly white soap operas.
I
That's all
want to
right. You
watch.
probably like white porn too. It's okay.
No, I
Um,
don't like white porn.
it was a joke.
I mean, I will. I'm not opposed to it, but that's not what I'm just gonna go
She
right
was really
now.
just playing, and you going into
Oh,
a
he's
whole
really just.
description about type of boy. Like she was just playing, dude.
I
I
remember
like.
back in the
I
day
don't
when
care what kind of porn you like. I just know you like it. Go ahead, Kelly.
I remember back in the day when Victor, what's the name of Young and the Restless, and
Uh-huh.
Drusilla and all them were on there, and there was
Yes, her
few
kids are on there
scenes
now.
when there were a few
Her real
scenes.
kids?
No, like her
Um,
kids on the
Oh,
show is
okay.
like
Go ahead,
grown
Kelly.
up
I got
now.
excited.
there were a few scenes when all there was that family. So in that house back in that day, it was nothing but the black people right there in the one room. And I just remember thinking to myself, why is it so quiet?
Mm.
So it was unbelievable to me. And I haven't really watched it since then, but they were so quiet. I'm like, I don't know how to be this quiet.
You saying that
I'm
black
like,
families ain't quiet?
it
Mine ain't.
it didn't have no background music. I mean, because they don't have the music on those soap operas. They just do the scenes. But every time you see Drusilla, I wanted to hear more noise. I don't even know why. It's
I
weird.
used
I
to
mean,
watch.
but if it's not nothing necessarily actually going on for real, it's not gonna be any noises in any of those things. Like unless they're like
And,
arguing or something,
yeah, and that's my
or
point, though.
like
Yeah,
scheming up a plan. They'll have the little devious music come on
right.
in the
It
background.
seemed weird to me. That's my point. It seemed weird, but it was only because it was so quiet.
All right, y'all. So we about to get off. But
Okay.
so the next week, I forgot, but I know Gordon and Ink and me are in the kitchen talking. Is there
Oh,
anything else to happen?
So trashy.
Oh God, I don't.
Just
I just
horrible.
I hope y'all are
mm.
tweeting this to Andy and let them see that because this isn't the direction the show should be on. This ain't love and hip hop. This ain't love and marriage. It's certain shows we expect that kind. I want to see some classy stuff. I
This
don't want
ain't married to hip hop. No, what was it?
right.
No.
I don't want to
Right.
see it there. That's not entertainment there. I
It's
want
not.
some bougie.
Bughetto.
I want some bougie problems. That's
Yeah, I do too.
He said bougie
because
problem.
in the words of prophetic Nene Leakes, everybody know they might not know who they pregnant by. If that ain't ghetto, I don't know what is.
That
Remember we
Phaedra
used to
Parks.
talk about
Did they
fact.
find Nene Leakes' son?
What?
What?
Her oldest son Brent Bryant. He was reported as missing by his parole officer because he hasn't been able to catch him.
When?
Yeah, well, I posted about it yesterday, but I haven't seen anything
I
on it
thought
today.
Brent was the baby. He's the one that is it
Bryson, correct. You're correct. Bryson Bryant.
Oh my God.
Bryson
Okay.
is the one that was reported as
I have to go
missing.
look.
Yeah, because his parole officer
What's
couldn't
his
find
last
him,
name?
and Bryant, and he
Oh,
missed his August date and his September date in court, and then the guy can't find him now, and that was yesterday. They didn't know where it
That
was,
is
so they
so
reported.
sad.
Yeah, it is. But y'all
All
hadn't
right.
heard
So
about it?
she really going through, ain't she?
Yes, she is. Yeah, it's kind of
that's
sad.
so sad. So when are we going live again, people?
Whenever y'all whenever.
Do I need to watch Huntsville or are we not gonna do it?
I was well, gosh. I mean, we can still do it. I thought Huntsville was good.
I
I
Okay,
thought
like
I
it
to
can
was.
have
watch it
talked about
tonight,
it
I
after
guess, or
dinner.
tomorrow.
Hmm.
I said, y'all want to try Thursday?
Tomorrow. I cannot do another 2 shows in a row this week.
I didn't say tomorrow. I said Thursday. It's tomorrow Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Thursday's cool.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
said Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, I should be.
Overall, what number did y'all give this episode? Because we didn't do that.
Yeah,
We
we
didn't.
didn't. I liked it. I give it like a 7, 7, 8.
Oh,
I give it a 6.
Okay,
oh,
that's good for Callie.
Mm-mm. Is Kay more quiet than we thought she'd be? I think Jassie's kind of taken over in a way that I think Kay should be doing, but I like Jassie, even though she doesn't play with the
I
Chiefs
don't
anymore.
think Kay is meant for reality TV.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, she's a sweet girl, but I don't think this is her thing. And she looked like she got a pretty solid life too.
So how did she get the flute? Because remember, Jazzy was supposed to get it.
Oh, but it was after that Deborah fight. After that Deborah fight and all the talk she was getting, I think that's why she got it over Jazzy.
I know what you mean.
No, Jazzy didn't get it for a specific reason.
That's what I want to know. We can't know yet.
Oh, I didn't tell y'all. I told Joy. I'll tell y'all.
Well, what's the reason?
I'll say it offline.
I mean, we can kind of see it.
I can kind of see it, but I want to hear.
All I was doing was thinking about you the whole time she was talking.
But her body is body. Okay. Ashley little booty was cute too. Did y'all see Ashley little booty in that little swimsuit? I said you better go, Ashley.
What can we kind of see?
We'll talk about it in a minute. Okay.
What reality TV is Eva on?
And she's on Eat, Slay, Love, and I haven't watched it. It's on
Peacock.
Something. What's it on?
Peacock. What is it? Is it
Thank you. Show? It's on Peacock. I have not watched it, but they say it's really good.
I just pushed play. I was watching the Potomac, and I looked up. I was like, "What reality?" And that's
Eva, Nivea, and somebody else.
In the live.
Okay, well, wait a minute. We may go live Thursday, but it depends because we got people to do and things to see. So our QR code, everything chatter up is right here. Scan it and follow us. Y'all ready to piece it out?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see y'all one day this week or next week. Loves y'all.
Why does that girl look like she